So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Red Manx TV video, and in today's video, it's going to be the big match preview. Manchester United taking on Manchester City in the Manchester Derby at Old Trafford this Saturday. If you do enjoy this one, guys, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, bottom right corner, as we do have a lot to talk about in today's video. But anyway, guys, comment down below your thoughts and your score predictions, but let's get on to the preview. So guys, what's going on? So this Saturday is the big one. It's the Manchester Derby. Manchester United taking on Manchester City at Old Trafford in the early kickoff on Saturday. And going into the game, I am very, very excited for this one. And it's going to be really, really interesting to see how far we have come as a squad since the last time we played City for me. And that's the key thing going into this one. But we are going to talk lots about the game, guys, in today's video. So look forward to that. But when I woke up this morning, I woke up to some transfer news. And I woke up to the signing of Wout Weghorst. Here we go from Fabrizio Romano, and Wout Weghorst will become a Manchester United player. He's set for medical test today. It will be on loan until the end of the season. I'm not too sure if there's an option to buy or anything, but I think it's another player into the squad. It's a player Ten Hag wanted. It's not a player I ever thought or would ever really think about joining Manchester United. You know, Wout Weghorst was not on my list, but if Ten Hag wants him, Ten Hag has to get him. And that's, for me, is the key thing about Ten Hag being in charge of this Manchester United side. And who knows how well he can do. I've seen some people saying, I think he's going to do a lot better than a lot of people think. But again, it's another body in the team. It's a different type of striker. It's a different option. And it could be a good one because Ten Hag loves a big man. So this could be a perfect signing for Ten Hag. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm really interested to see how he's going to do. And when I watch him, that's the interesting thing for me. I'm going to see what he's all about. Because you've seen about him at Wolfsburg. His numbers in Germany have been really good. Burnley wasn't really a success there. Or, I mean, it's pretty hard to be a success in that Burnley side. But he wasn't very good there. He's moved to Besiktas in the Turkish league. And he's doing quite well there. You know, fans are falling in love with him. He's scoring goals there. So this one for me is a weird one. But it's going to be a very interesting one. But yeah, he's on loan until the end of the season. That's our second signing now of the January transfer window. And if I was a director of football for Manchester United right now, I would do a couple more similar deals to the Weghorst one, but in the midfield, because we don't have a lot of midfield depth. McTominay in there, Fred, and other than that, Donny van de Beek's injured. He's very injury prone as well. So a couple more Wout Weghorst similar signings in that midfield would be perfect for this January transfer window. Because we know as fans, we're probably not going to do any big business in this January transfer window. We knew that before it opened. So we can't really expect too much. But hopefully a couple more deals in the midfield or loans does get done before the end of the transfer window, because I think we need it at the moment. And I think with the amount of games, 3 games a week at the moment we're playing, we will be playing with all the cups we're in, because we're still involved in the FA Cup, Europa League and Carabao Cup at the moment. So, I mean, we do need reinforcements, so hopefully we do get them. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that, guys. Wout Weghorst to Manchester United. That's never one I thought would ever happen, but how has he arrived at Manchester United? We will never know, but hopefully he can do well. But make sure to let me know, guys. But yeah, let's talk more about the game, guys, on Saturday. It's a really challenging period for Manchester United coming up. Manchester City, and then after that, straight away, Arsenal as well. The top 2 teams in the Premier League. And this, for me, will really, really show how far and how good we've become as a squad under Ten Hag for me. And going into the game against City, let's get one thing straight. The only thing I want to see on Saturday is that we compete with this side. If we lose 1-0, 2-1, and we've competed at the top level with a top side like Manchester City, I will be really, really happy. Yeah, I'm going into this thinking, the way they're playing at the moment, we could snatch something here. We're at Old Trafford, the fans will be behind us. It's a good chance for Manchester United to get one over City. I think in our last 10 times at home, we've only beaten them twice. So it's going to be very difficult. I acknowledge that, I know that. And, as a fan, we want to win this game on Saturday. But for me, the main purpose, as I've said, is I want to see us competing, and I want to see a difference from the last time when we played Man City. I don't want to get pumped here. I will be very angry if we get pumped 5 or 6-0 by this Manchester City side with the way we are playing. But I'm confident right now. The players are confident. The players, our key players are playing at the top of their level. Casemiro has been absolutely brilliant. Rashford, he's going to be a big impact on Saturday, I feel, as well. That's going to be one that could be a game changer on Saturday. Martinez, will he be back for the game? We're not too sure. Varane will come back and straight to the squad. Eriksen, I think, will be key for this game as well. And, the forward line, with the way Garnacho is playing, does he deserve to start this game? Who knows? Because, We could see Garnacho start on the right this time instead of Antony, and then Rashford on the left and Martial up front. It's very difficult to see what he's going to do, but I pray that Martinez is back here, because if not, we could see Shaw play again at centre-back alongside Varane, which he has been very good. Against Haaland, though, it's a different type of player, isn't it, to play against? So it's going to be very interesting to see what he's going to do, but saying that, I will put my team on the screen
So,
now.
guys, what's going on? So, my team going into the game for the massive derby game on Saturday. So, David De Gea in there, left-hand side Malacia, right-hand side Wan-Bissaka, with Luke Shaw and Varane partnering each other at centre-back. This is only because Martinez didn't look too match sharp the other day, and if he's not 100% fit and raring to go, I would not risk playing him, because Shaw recently, he's been very reliable at centre-back. He's been doing a really good job there, but if Martinez is available to play, expect him in centre-back, and of course, Shaw to move over to left-back. And with the Wan-Bissaka situation, he will probably start this game because Dalot went off injured the other day and may not make a full recovery, but I'm very confident with the way Wan-Bissaka's playing as well. He'll be able to do a job coming in for Dalot in this game as well, and it's a massive game as well, so he's going to have to step up. And then Eriksen, Casemiro picked himself in the middle, or you may see Fred off at last 4 minutes, but I don't think he will. So those two in the midfield, and Rashford on the left, Antony on the right, Bruno in cam, and Martial up top. And for me, Antony and Martial are going to have to step up in this game, and hopefully this is the game they do it. We know how much of an impact Rashford is making at the moment in this side, and he's going to be the one to watch for us, or for City, going into the game on Saturday. And I'm very excited to see how he can do in this type of game, and we know how influential Bruno is as well, and he is building a really good connection with Rashford as well. So hopefully those two can be the impact on Saturday. But anyway, guys, that's my team going into the game, and let's get back to the preview.
So guys, what's going on? So that's my team going into the game. Let me know what you guys think down below, and also guys, comment down below your teams as well. It'll be really interesting to see what you guys are going to pick and what players you want to start this game as well. Does Garnacho start for you? Do you play Garnacho on the left and Rashford up top for this game with the 4 Martial's in? That's an option that could be there, and some people will probably go with that. But for me, as I've said, Antony, Martial, Antony on the right and Rashford on the left for me is what probably is going to happen, and I'm most confident about Ten Hag picking for Saturday, and I'd be happy with that. It's Antony, 2 goals in his last 2 games. Rashford's on fire at the moment, and as I've said, it's going to be a massive game changer on Saturday, and that's a big game for him, because coming up against that defence, Diaz, Laporte, players like that, and with the form Rashford's in, I think he's going to have a really good game, and especially with how City have been recently, a draw to Everton, lost 2-0 to Southampton in the Cup yesterday, so they're going into a massive game away at Old Trafford on Saturday, and we're in some great form. I don't care who we play, you can say we've had a very easy run. We're winning games comfortably at the moment. We've shown a different style under Ten Hag, and we're showing a lot of progress from this side. And that's going to be the most important thing for me, how we can take it in to these next 2 games. And I've been waiting for this period to come, guys. I really have. Because this, for me, are the vital games for the season. Is where we're really going to see how far we have come as a squad. So that's, for me, is the most interesting thing, and it would tell us a lot about it. And we could be, set back to reality after these games. We could lose to City, and then we could lose to Arsenal, and then we can really show where we are at the moment. That we're still not anywhere near these type of teams, and we still have a lot of time to come. And we do. This is Ten Hag's first season, so if we go and lose to both of these teams, guys, I wouldn't get too fussed about it. I wouldn't get too angry about it, because if we do show good performances and we lose, that's the thing I want to see from me, because it is his first season under here. So if we can show a lot of signs of progress and improvement in these 2 games, that's, for me, would be good enough. So I'm hoping that's not all we can do. I'm hoping we can get a win against City, and then maybe a win against Arsenal or something like that, or maybe 1 win out of the 2 games. That would be fine for me. But yeah, a bit about City, guys. We know how good City are going into the game. Haaland, De Bruyne, Foden, Mahrez, Rodri, and we know the players they have in the squad. It's never going to change in that Man City side with the amount of quality they have in that side, and they are always a danger, especially Haaland this season. And the last time we played against Haaland, it wasn't very nice to see, and that game is one to forget. So hopefully we can stop Haaland in this game. That's the aim for me. And just if we can contain City up until about 70 minutes, we can definitely go at this game. That's the key thing for me. We have to contain this side. Last game against City, they got an early goal, and that's when the game really went out of our hands. That's when they really killed us, and that's why they went to go on and score as many as they did, because they got that early goal. Our heads dropped. We lost everything we had about us in that game, and everything the plan was about. So hopefully Ten Hag will have learnt a lot, and he will have learnt a lot. Over the last 2 or 3 months or so, he would have learnt a lot about this side, because we're not at our best yet, and that's the thing for me. We are nowhere near our best at the moment, and there's still a lot to come from this Ten Hag side. And again, I cannot wait for this game on Saturday, guys. My score prediction, I'm going to say, it's tough, guys. It really is tough. I want to back us in this game because the players are showing, they're believing in this side. They're showing us they want it at the moment. So for me, I'm going to say Manchester United 2, Manchester City 1. I'm going for a win. We've only won twice in our last 10 games at home, but this is under a different manager. These are under different players, and who have a different mentality at the moment, and all they're focused on is doing their best and winning games, and hopefully we can get one over City on Saturday, guys. But my prediction, 2-1 Manchester United, guys. Let me know yours down below, and let me know your thoughts going into this game, and the tricky period as well against Arsenal coming up, which we'll be previewing as well, guys. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, smash a like, subscribe down below. Hopefully, guys, on Saturday, I'll be coming back with a massive 3 points and a massive Manchester derby win. But anyway, guys, that's me done, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.